Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one important information I brought to you today, and this information is very important. The information is talking about a new world. You would ask me, what do I mean by a new world? Well, if you do not know, you will have to know it right now that Ibrahim Traoré, Putin, and the King Jong-un have divided the world into two. Since the problem in Sahel with ECOWAS started, there has been a new alliance going on, building itself. And that alliance finally formalized fully on June 19th, 2024, when Putin and North Korea President Kim Jong-un signed a new pact. Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un signed a new pact Wednesday, June 19th, 2024, that includes a pledge of mutual defense if either is attacked. The agreement was sealed at a summit in Pyongyang during a rare visit by Putin to the reclusive, nuclear-armed state as both countries face growing confrontations with the West. In a news conference after the summit, Putin said the agreement, which he called a truly breakthrough document, reflected the two countries' shared desire to raise relations to a new level, covering security, trade, investment, and cultural and humanitarian ties. Kim said it was a peaceful agreement that elevated relations to an alliance. The comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries, both of which have been isolated by global sanctions, could expand transfers of military technology to Pyongyang in exchange for supplies of munitions that Moscow's military badly needs for its war in Ukraine. U.S. officials have told NBC News that such transfers could vastly enhance North Korea's nuclear weapons and missile programs and threaten the Asia-Pacific region. Kim, who has been accelerating weapons testing and stoking tensions with U.S. ally South Korea, on Wednesday promised his full support for what Russia calls its special military operation in Ukraine. Kim Jong-un and Putin signed mutual defense pact as Russian leader visits North Korea. Vladimir Putin made a rare visit to the reclusive state as he seeks ammunition for his war in Ukraine and vows to back Kim's nuclear-armed regime against the U.S. Let me go back to how this alliance started, because there is a heavy alliance going on. Putin is building alliance. There are many, many more people behind them. But before I will explain how everything is going, let me take the story one by one for you to understand that there is a big plan. And this plan is to reduce the strength of NATO and to reduce the strength of America. In the other way around, I will say there is a Cold War between the West and the new alliance. If you can remember very well, this alliance started on May 5th, 2023, when Ibrahim Traoré called King Jong-un. I begged King Jong-un to send more weapons to Burkina Faso. You would wonder, why did Ibrahim Traoré call King Jong-un of North Korea to send more weapons? The reason was that Mali, Burkina Faso, and the Niger had a big problem with France then, which they were trying to push France away, and ECOWAS was threatening them with war. Then they had no much ammunition, and Russia was in intense war with Ukraine. Because of that, Ibrahim Traoré ran to North Korea, asked North Korea for weapon. Burkina Faso leader says country wants more weapons from North Korea. Ibrahim Traoré says military still using DPRK arms imported in 1985, pushing to revive security ties after recent coup. The West African nation of Burkina Faso wants to import more weapons from North Korea, following their revival of ties earlier this year, the country's leader said on Thursday. During an extensive interview on national television, RTB, Ibrahim Traoré said that North Korea, like Russia, can serve Burkina Faso's interests, particularly in the fields of security and development. North Korea has many capabilities. And let's be honest, in our army, up to this day, we are still using weapons that North Korea gave us in 1985. We have to admit it, Traoré said. when asked what he expects from the renewed alliance with the DPRK. "We are still fighting with these weapons. Heavy weaponry, North Korean. They are still in service today among our armed forces," he added. So, if this cooperation, we wish to get more weapons from them, to fight. Traoré's comments come after Ouagadougou announced in late March that authorities had approved an agreement for the appointment of an ambassador of the DPRK to Burkina Faso, indicating that this would facilitate weapons trade between the two countries. Bilateral ties had previously cooled under democratically elected President Roch-Marc Christian Kabore, who announced a ban on all imports from North Korea due to UN sanctions in 2017. Traoré led a military coup that overthrew Kabore in October last year. The revolutionary leader Thomas Sankara, often considered the father of the Burkinabe nation, traveled to North Korea on an official visit to meet the DPRK leader Kim Il-sung. Kim reportedly gifted Sankara an ivory pistol that he often carried around his waist. Almost 50 years later, Burkina Faso military leader Traoré, often likened to Sankara by his supporters, has promoted a strategic alliance with countries like Russia and North Korea. "We have interests, and we put these first," he said in Thursday's interview. "No matter the ally and country, our interests come first. We will cooperate with those who want to help us in this war, and accept to sell us equipment and to support us." But instead of North Korea to deliver the weapon, Putin sent a weapon to Ibrahim Traoré, and that was an unbelievable story. From then, Putin began to pump weapons, ammunitions, jet fighters, military thanks to Burkina Faso. And because of this, the war between Sahel and ECOWAS was avoided. Russian foreign minister has visited many other countries in Africa, trying to build new alliance. And those countries they have visited were, "We are all happy with Russia." Now, after Russia has gotten enough strength in Africa, on June 19th, 2024, Putin then visited King Jong-un. And on that visit, they had an act of alliance. And this alliance meant that if anybody attacks North Korea, Putin is coming to defend North Korea. And if anybody from the West attack Russia, North Korea also is coming to defend Russia. Now, based on what Russia has done in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, if anybody also attack Russia, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali are also going to send military to defend Russia. And what do you call this? This is a new alliance. This new alliance is to counter America, France, and NATO. After seeing all this new alliance, what do you think about it? Is the new alliance a good thing or not? Thank you very much for watching Is In That Vlog. See you tomorrow.